All set. And they sent on their way. Rose for Trippy, up to her usual tricks, was a step slow. Rosara also could have been better away. Silver Winter hit the ground running. She's in front of a Mythical Dream in the red and gold colours. Wings of Nike towards the inside. May Queen, hooped sleeves and cap, is about 3 lengths off the pace, and the pace is good. Then comes Rosara, followed by Vivacious Spirits, and Rose for Trippy has got about 6 lengths to make up as they went past the 600. And it's Silver Winter in front by 2.5 lengths over Wings of Nike and Rosara. They race together. Then comes Mythical Dream. May Queen was next. Rose for Trippy goes kindly towards the extreme outside. She's worked into the race. Vivacious Spirit got them all to get past the 300 metres mark. Silver Winter, Wings of Nike, Rosara, Mythical Dream. Rose for Trippy now needs to pick up. She hit a flat spot, and it's Silver Winter in the lead. She maintains the 2-length lead, and Silver Winter from start to finish wins. Silver Winter from Rosara. Wings of Nike was third. Vivacious Spirit ran fourth. Rose for Trippy lost ground at the start. Here she moved in quite nicely, and 200 metres out she had a flat spot, and that was the last you saw of her. So the winners in the white sleeves and cap towards the left-hand side. Silver Winter, 3-time winner. Career earnings go well past 200,000 rand with a fluent start to finish win. Rosara was a step slow. That is also a trick of hers, and she's run second. Wings of Nike was always up in the business but couldn't go on with it. But it's going to be Silver Winter who bounces back to form, and unexpectedly too.
All right, welcome back to the winners' enclosure, and the biggest outsiders come through to win at about 18-1 on the books this afternoon. Pretty much led them from start to finish under a cool Calvin Abib. Great to have him back in the winners' enclosure, and things are starting to get back on the right track now. Of course, a big well done to Pete Bunzaya. Lovely to have him here with his daughter, to Anthony Moffat and to Stephen Moffat. A big well done to the entire team. Winning jockey Calvin Abib, great to be standing alongside you again, and let's talk a little bit about yourself before we talk about the horse. Things slowly starting to get back on track now, Calv.
Yeah, look, Brandon, I'm really happy to be home, and when you're happy, you ride well, and just happy to get the opportunities, and then it's my job to make sure that I actually go out there and do my job properly and give the owners and trainers the best opportunity. But as I said, I'm just happy to be back, and just want to dedicate this winner to my late gran. It'll be an anniversary tomorrow, so my mum phoned me today and she said, you better ride me a winner, so biggest outsider in the race. This one's for you, Gran.
No, you know what, it's an emotional time, and why not? Family is everything, Calv, and I know it's hard for you because your family's in Mauritius at the moment, and I know your brother, your mom and dad are always the first to phone you straight after race day, whether it be a good day or a bad day, so take all the time you need. Just back to this individual quickly, straight out the pens like lightning, and didn't see another horse.
Yeah, look, full credit must go to Anthony and to Mr. Moffat. She went to the start beautifully. I've ridden her a couple of times and she can have a bit of a choppy action, and today she went down, tried in beautifully, and I just thought, we broke so well. Everyone sort of took back, and I said, the going's on top, why not use our lightweight? And at the 400 I was smiling because I thought they gave me cheap fractions, and she was still cantering, and she won a lovely race. So well done to Mr. Moffat, he did all the work, and to Anthony, the whole team, and to Mr. Bunza, lovely man, and just glad to ride him a winner.
Going through the 400, you must have thought you're back in a barrier trial in Singapore.
Yeah, no, as I say, I couldn't believe the fractions that I got, and I was, as I say, I was smiling at the 400. It was a lovely feeling, and just happy to get the winner on this filly because I've ridden it a couple of times, and I was a horse I've stuck with, so it's just nice to get a win on her, and good luck to the whole team, and to my beautiful wife back at home, love her a lot.
Calv, just quickly, let's talk about the rest of your card. I know you're still trying to get to grips, getting around to all the different trainers. Little Miss Moneybags, a horse that's obviously got her problems. I know they are trying 1 or 2 different things with her, but if she bounces back and she enjoys the conditions today, she must have some sort of a squeak at a big price.
Yeah, 100%. She was a classy youngster, and I always thought highly of her when I used to work. I'd never ridden in a race, but when I used to work her, she was always quite a nice filly, and just happy to be back on, be on her, on a race day. And I thought the horse in the last one, Mr. Binder, didn't have things go his way last time. He tends to hang out, so he's drawn right on the outside. So I think he'll run a really good race.
Well, look, you've got no pressure in the last because the race has been named after Clinton Binder, so he's got a nice coupling there. I think Ramchandani rode, and there's another one. So Calv, no pressure.
Yeah, no pressure at all. But
Handle pressure well these days.
Yeah, the only pressure is in car tires, not in horse racing. Thank you.
Calv, good stuff. Always good to catch up with Calvin Habib. Great to have him back in the winners' enclosure. And come a little bit closer. I know that this filly, last time out, I happened to be walking down the lift with you and you were distraught. You weren't sure what happened. Perhaps just for the viewers out there, if you can just explain the last 2 starts.
She doesn't enjoy the soft going at all. Last time she pulled up very quickly after the line, so I was a bit worried. I thought something had gone wrong. But back on the hard going, and she's back to herself.
And I mean, great to get the services of Calvin Habib. I know you guys are pretty transparent, and you try and give everybody an opportunity. As long as they come out here and they do some work for you, you're happy to throw them a bone.
100%. And he's promised us a win on her for a long time. So thank you to him. He finally got it done. And to the owners, thank you to them. They've always supported my dad. So big thanks to Mr. Bunzaya. And lastly, to Calvin, I think he won it out the gate. She pinged it, and he could have easily yanked back and waited for them, and he was on his bicycle, and I think he won it there.
Well, it's probably what you've been looking for, right? Easy. I mean, it's never easy to get those cheap sectionals, but when it does fall into your lap and you get her to rock and roll early, she's always got a big chance.
No, 100%. He did everything right. Like I said, it could have been easy for him to make a mistake there, and he didn't. So big thanks to him. He rode a great race.
Well, and my pick 6 tickets already in the dustbin outside. I want to take a few jackpots. You got Meet the Captain in the last 33-1. What are you expecting?
I wouldn't leave her out. And if you had asked me beforehand, your pick 6 ticket wouldn't have been in the dustbin.
Oh, it's okay. I'll come and fetch you for your lion's share later.
100%.
Well done, Ant. Always good to see you guys. Well done to Anthony Moffat. If you can just obviously take the 1,500 Rand. Who's the groom name?
Edward.
Edward.
Yes.
All right. Good stuff. Edward's horse looked $1 million today. So thank you very much to Edward. Pete Bunzai, as we say. Come a bit closer, Pete. Lovely to see you as always. I know that you only really come out to the VAAL when you know you've got some sort of a chance. We don't see you as often as we'd like to, but you must be happy with this girl today.
Yeah, very happy. On a gallop she had a couple of days ago, she did very well, and we thought it's going to be hard to beat her. And obviously she showed that today. Back to her best. Thanks to Stephen Anthony. I mean, if it wasn't for them, she wouldn't have been where she is now. And thanks a lot to my good friend Eugene Freeman, Boeranstad, for breeding her. Bred, to me, an excellent filly.
How many horses have you got in training at the moment?
I can't count.
Just too many.
Yeah,
Just pay the bills every month.
Probably too many. You're right. I should get rid of a lot of them.
No, we love you in the game. We love you in the game. I know that you and your family are always here. Whether they run last or first, you guys are upstairs having a good time, and I'm sure we'll enjoy a good time after races today.
Yes, no. Thanks a lot, man. Especially thanks to you, always saying a good word about me. Thanks for
Always a pleasure.
telling me happy birthday the other day in PE. I appreciate it.
Did you have a good birthday?
Hey, very nice, man.
Good
Very
stuff.
nice. Too much brandy.
Good stuff, Mr. Bunzai. Good to
Thanks
see you
a
later.
lot, man.
All right, there we go. Too much brandy. Ant just wants to step in. One more word from you.
Sorry, I forgot it was my mom's birthday yesterday, so I just want to wish her a happy birthday and tell her I love her lots, and I'm missing her.
You're lucky, man. Otherwise, we weren't getting food tonight.
100%.
Good stuff, Ant. Well done to Anthony Moffat. Great to have him in the winner's enclosure. Well done to Pete Bunzai. I know he celebrated his birthday, and he would have celebrated in style just the other day. They know how to party, and trust me, they're going to party big after this winner today was Silver Winter. All right, so it's a big upset. It did look that sort of race. I'm hoping the punters out there did go with the big F. There were question marks with a lot of horses over here in this particular race, and it did look a field sort of contest. But the 18-1 outside has come through to open up the pick 6. If you're out, well, there's 2 jackpots to look forward to. I'll probably be joining you over there. Let's get deep into those pockets. Let's try and structure the jackpots, and let's try and recover.